bunch of new makeup products lately, and I don't know which ones to put into my routine. So I called up the makeup expert, Boots, and Boots is gonna be choosing my makeup routine for me today. Let's see what he picks. Okay. Oh. No, that was a fake out. So how it's gonna work, for each step of my makeup routine, I've selected 3 products. I'm gonna place one of Boots' favorite treats behind each of the products, and whichever treat he eats first is gonna be the product that I have to use in my routine today. So let's hope that Boots can sniff out the good products from the bad. Let's see what he picks. Okay. Oh, no, that was a fake out. Oh. And he's taking it to go. Let's go do the first step. So the first product that Boots chose was this e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer. Y'all like this one, I like this one. So far, I trust Boots' opinion. So I'm really glad that he's not doing me dirty today and that he just wants me to look super natural and really beautiful. I haven't used this primer in a long time and it's a lot stickier than I remember. Now that we have our primer on, let's go back to the man himself to pick our foundation. So we have the NYX Cosmetics Bear With Me Blur Foundation, Mayron White Face Paint, which I'm really hoping Boots does not pick, and my favorite, Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter Foundation. Let's see what he picks. You're kidding! So he did choose the Mayron Cream Blend Stick Foundation in the shade White. Bruh. So we're doing pure white face paint today? I didn't know Boots wanted to turn us into an emo girl. And look how cute, I have a cat ear headband so that I can look just like Boots. I am still gonna try my hardest to turn this into a good makeup look, but Boots is really not helping me out. So I'm just gonna put this stick all over my face. Great, now I have a beard. Why did Boots do this to me? I thought we were going for like kind of like a clean girl, no makeup look, but no, Boots had to make it even harder for me. This should be enough for now. I'm gonna try and blend it out and make it look cute. Bring it down my neck because it would probably be weird if I just had like a floating head. Okay, here's how I look with my white foundation. Love that it makes my teeth look literally yellow, so thank you so much, Boots, for that. I still value his opinion and I trust the process, so let's go ask him about the next step of our routine, which is concealer. I'm gonna put a treat behind each of the concealers. We got NARS, Giorgio Armani, and Tower 28. So Boots decided we are gonna be using the Giorgio Armani concealer, which is my favorite concealer ever. So I'm not gonna apply it directly to my face because I don't wanna stain the applicator forever. So I'm just gonna tap some of that under my eyes. Oh gosh, what is going on here? So I just tapped on the concealer. Now I'm gonna go back in with my brush and blend it out a little bit and see if we might be able to save this somehow. I don't know if y'all can hear the sirens outside, but they're coming for me because this look is diabolical. I guess we have no choice but to keep going. Let's hope that some of these later products are gonna be able to save it. Next up, let's go in with a little bit of bronzer. But which bronzer? Maybe we should ask this guy right here. We got the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, Sephora Bronzer, and Ulta Beauty Pillow Puff Bronzing and Cream Contour Wand. Let's see which is Boots' pick. Okay, what do you think? Oh, so we are getting the Benefit Hoola Bronzer, which is a classic. Boots knows his classic products at the end of the day, so I'm very happy with this one. Look at that. Oh, it's fresh. So I'm gonna dip like a really fluffy brush into it. I guess I'm gonna put that on the sides of my face. I don't know if this is gonna help or if this is gonna make it look really bad. I'm gonna go ahead and go with really bad because what's going on? Gotta get the top of the forehead a little bit. Well, actually the bronzer is mixing with the face paint and making it look maybe a little better, but also I don't know. It could be making it worse. Put some on the jawline. And then I'm gonna use a beauty blender and try and like mix it together a little bit. I really think some of the later steps are gonna be able to snatch our makeup look up. I think specifically eyeliner and eyeshadow are gonna be really important steps. So make sure you stick around to see how those turn out. Next up, let's go in with blush. So we have a Jeffree Star blush, Rare Beauty blush. And then I don't know how this got in here, but we have a jelly blush, and not like a milk makeup jelly blush, like actual jelly that you eat. So I really don't want to use this in our look, so I'm praying that Boots doesn't try to prank me. But let's see. What do you want, Bubba? What are you thinking here? He's weighing his options. Oh. Oh, fake this out. Okay, he ended up picking the Rare Beauty blush. So we got the Rare Beauty blush, and this one is very, very pigmented. So we have to be careful here or we are gonna look crazy. So I'm just gonna do a little dot on both sides of my cheek. That's like already too much. Oh God. Okay, this is actually blending to the face paint really nicely. Could this possibly save the look? Definitely need a little bit on the nose, up the forehead. I think I'm gonna even add a teeny tiny bit more just to really make that blush pop because I like how it's looking. Do those look even? I think so, but now I need a little more on my nose to balance it out. I look scary, but that's kind of what I was going for. All the makeup on my eyelids and under my eyes is creasing, so we really need some setting powder. So let's go ask Boots which setting powder we're allowed to use. So we have a Sigma powder, a Huda Beauty powder, and then we also have an e.l.f. powder. He sees the treats. Which one is he gonna go for today? Good boy! He picked the Huda Beauty powder, which is a classic. It's viral. It's a fan favorite. We can't even be mad at that. Considering my entire face is like wet with face paint and blush right now, and we're gonna need a really big makeup brush. I'm gonna dip that in the powder and just literally put that everywhere. And I do use this powder pretty much every time I do my makeup, so I know it's really good. So I'm really glad Boots picked this one. Okay, how do we think it's looking so far? Now it's time to get into some of the fun stuff. First, let's get our eyebrows out of the way and let's go see what product Boots wants me to use. So we have the NYX Cosmetics Brow Pencil. We have a Milk Makeup Tinted Brow Gel. And then we have an Ulta Beauty Collection Brow Tint. I kind of would love the Ulta Brow Tint, so hopefully Boots picks that one. I'm putting it far away so that he has all the options. Oh, he's thinking. Oh, he faked me out. He ended up picking the Milk Makeup Brow Tint Gel. So Boots picked this Milk Makeup Brow Tint Gel, which I love usually, but this shade is a lot darker than my eyebrows. This one is a lot more like chocolate brown, so it may look a little goofy. And I'm starting to think I don't really trust Boots' opinion. Okay, wait, that's actually not that bad. Now that my eyebrows are looking bold, let's get to the eyeshadow, which hopefully can save the look. So we have a MAC Liquid Sparkly Copper eyeshadow, which is so beautiful, and I'm really hoping I get that one. We have a yellow eyeshadow from ColourPop, which might be kind of hard to work with. And the last one that I definitely don't want to get is this neon blue liquid eyeshadow. I don't think this is gonna go with our look, and I might end up looking like a clown. So that's definitely not what I want to get. No! Are you kidding me right now? So Boots picked the blue eyeshadow. Are you kidding me, buddy? Are you happy with your choice? I guess let's go add this to the look. Boots picked this blue eyeshadow pot, so we are really going into our clown fantasy. So I'm gonna try and make it like a nice, cute clown. So I'm gonna put some of this blue on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna use like a really fluffy brush and just really buff that out onto my eyelid. So this kind of like applies like a cream, but then it dries down like a powder. So you have to blend it out pretty fast. Wait, that actually looks really pretty. Maybe Boots really does know what he's talking about. Okay, I think I'm good with the eyeshadow for now. I might add a little bit more later, but first I want to see what eyeliner we're working with, and that's gonna change what I want to do with the eyeshadow. So let's see what Boots picks. So we have an Urban Decay Black Liquid Liner, a NYX Vivid Brights kind of like off red orange moment, and then we also have another NYX Epic Ink liner, and this one is like cream white. Delivery here. Boop. Oh, he just left his box. What if we set his box up here? Nope. He's jumping down to his box. He literally just keeps jumping off the table and getting in his box instead of eating the treats. Oh my god, you're so cute. You're so cute. Look at him, you guys, look at him. Maybe we just pick for him on this one. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh, he's really thinking about it. Okay, he chose the NYX kind of like burnt orange eyeliner. Everybody spam the comments with boots in box so that I know you got this far. So we got this NYX Cosmetics Vivid Brights Liquid Mascara. I tested a little bit of it on my hand to see what color it was. And it's like a burnt orange, which like doesn't go with our look. So I'm kind of confused on what I want to do here. I do want to keep like the doll vibe or like the clown vibe. So I want to do some sort of graphic liner, but that doesn't narrow it down very much. I'm gonna start off with like just a wing because you can never go wrong with a wing. I'm just gonna like line the top and then do a wing. Okay, actually that color combo is kind of fun. And I think I kind of want like crazy, swirly, messy graphic eyeliner. And I don't know if I want it to be symmetrical. It would look good if it was symmetrical, but that's also a lot harder. Wait, that happened almost too easily. I feel like this is going too smooth. And clowns have little triangles above their like eyebrows, so maybe I do that to make it look like a clown. Kind of like that. And then I'm gonna have to do one underneath as well. Okay, here's how we're looking so far. I'm gonna lock in and try to like figure out what else to do.
1 hour later.
Okay, update. Here's how we're looking so far. I don't hate it, but I'm also debating what else I can do to it. I wish I had some other eyeshadow options, but unfortunately Boots only picked the blue one. So I'm like, do I add more blue eyeshadow? Do I just keep adding graphic liner? Like, it's tough. And I also am gonna have to try and replicate this on the other side, which I'm not looking forward to because this is gonna take forever. I guess I'm gonna try and do it on the other side and then I'll be right back.
12 seconds later.
Great, so it's already uneven. Lovely.
2 hours later.
You guys, I feel like these are decently even somehow. Like, obviously it's not perfect, but like, it's the same vibe. So that's really all that matters. And I think I also want to do a dot on top of these triangles like I did on the bottom. Like that. Yeah, I love that. I'm feeling pretty good about this eyeliner. I'm probably gonna end up adding more, but let's see what mascara we're using first. We have a black Lancome mascara, a blue Benefit Bad Gal mascara, and then a brown Benefit mascara. So we have a lot of color choices, and let's see which one is Boots' favorite. Oh, yay! I don't know why I'm cheering. I don't want that one, actually. Great. So Boots decided that we're going to be using this blue mascara. I have not used blue mascara in a really long time. I don't know if this is going to like look weird or if you're not even going to be able to tell. So let's try and pop some of this on. Maybe it'll look cute, okay? I'm going to stay open-minded. It's not like that obvious that it's blue, since it is like kind of a darker blue. I feel like, if anything, it's cute. Okay, here's what the blue mascara looks like. Can we tell it's blue? Love. I feel like that looks pretty good, actually. I don't know if I want to put it on the lower lash line or not. Screw it, let's do it. Oh, you can tell a lot more on the bottom that it's blue. Then there we go. Okay, mascara fantasy. Pop some on the other side. And here's what the lashes look like. Now let's move on to some lipstick. So we have some good options here for our little boxed boo-boo. We have this lipstick clicky pen. This one's really fun and it has a couple colors on it. And then we have a Giorgio Armani bright red lipstick, which is one I do wear from time to time. And then we have a YSL that's like a really deep red, almost brown lipstick. I mean, if he picks the red, we're gonna look like a clown. Maybe I'm hoping for the clicky pen. His comfort might be stronger than his hunger, which is not good for the purpose of this video. So what if I put them on top of the cap so that he can eat them from his box? Oh no, you can't get it. Okay, he did it. So Boots picked this red lipstick from Giorgio Armani. And I'm not mad at it because it does kind of match our clown vibe. Let's see. Okay, obviously it's more vibrant than our eyeliner, but I feel like we can work with this. I'm gonna try and make my lips look like Queen of Hearts vibe. Oh, that's what this makeup's giving. It's giving Queen of Hearts with the blue eyeshadow and the blush and the white face. I knew this looked familiar. And I kind of want to smudge them out or on the outside. Yes, kind of like that. And then I might do something crazy here with this eyeliner. I think I'm gonna go back in and draw some graphic liner from the corners of my mouth as well. kind of like that. I'm using like this entire bottle of eyeliner. Okay, cute. I kind of like that. And then maybe we even connect it to the eyes a little bit. Now let's go ask Boots for some lip gloss. Next up, we have lip gloss. Oh, so he's excited now. Oh, so Boots ended up choosing the Lancome Juicy Tubes pink lip gloss, which was a pretty quick choice on his part. Boots went with the Lancome Juicy Tubes, which are incredible. They're literally so good. And luckily, this isn't a color that's gonna crazy mess up what we have going on. So I'm gonna pop a little bit of that on the lips. Here's what our lip gloss looks like. Now let's go ask Boots for some setting spray. We have the One Size setting spray, NYX Cosmetics, and then we have a pickle setting spray from She Glam. So Boots did eat the treat behind the pickle setting spray from She Glam, which I think is like, has cucumber water in it. So it's really refreshing, really cutesy, and also the packaging is so scary. Oh yeah, there's definitely cucumbers in that. I can smell it. Super refreshing. And then I'm gonna use my Slay fan that's available right now at sydneymorgan.co that you can order for yourself. So I just popped in these really scary contacts, and here is the makeup look that Boots picked out. Somehow it ended up a lot scarier than I anticipated. Let's get Boots' reaction. What do you think, Boots? Is mommy scared? Bruh. Is this what you had in mind when you picked out my products today? I think he doesn't care at all. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and watch another video. Boots thinks you'll like this one. Bye, guys!